guys, Crew of Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
We are back with Kaiju number 8, where last time, and yes, I did say it right, last time, a father is dead. Or, he's alive, but turned into a kaiju.
Or maybe he's alive, but we have to peel him out.
Maybe we can peel him out, I don't know, but it was crazy, and I don't think it's going to get less crazy. Yep. Though number 9 did have a thing where he's like, there's always a rejection response after a fusion or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So he's got that going on for him.
Like a tummy ache, maybe.
Yep. And in war, you take advantage of tummy aches.
An army marches on its stomach.
That thing killed Daddy. It's right in front of me, but I can't.
Man, I just lost both her parents to kaiju. These are two of like the strongest fighters against kaiju too right now.
It feels so unfair to tell her to lock in, but she has to lock in.
It's 2-on-1. Me and Captain Narumi. Hitting this monster with everything we've got.
There's technically 2. He's in there, I think.
Oh!
It's winning.
We need more.
Think more, Kaiju number 8.
You get bigger. You were bigger before. Oh, manifest his arm follower. Yeah.
Number 8. This is our opening.
Do it! Oh, yeah.
I can't. She doesn't deserve it.
Oh! Rocket punch!
The last and toughest obstacle to clear is you.
Oh, blew out his back.
Almost. You're done.
I love that he's saying almost and he can see the future, so he's saying
You're done. Oh, dude, he unfolded his abs.
He's
He's a pine cone.
omnidirectional blast.
It's over.
What's he doing? Protect
This seems powerful.
Narumi. Dang, man.
Is that the second's power?
Made him float in there. Oh, his body fell off of his body.
It seems that was my limit.
Oh,
Nice.
they're still standing.
We're still here.
Yeah.
Peel your ass up off the dirt and kiss it goodnight.
Dude, that's so good. He's splitting.
Yeah.
Oh, he's shooting the people that can't.
Defend themselves.
Be assured when I make my next move.
Dang, man. Such a
The
big.
era of Kaiju will begin.
The era of kaiju.
Well, if he is alive, he lost all his body parts, right?
Yeah.
But once he finishes, he can heal, I think, right?
Yeah.
I think that pretty much confirms that
He's dead.
Isao Shinami is dead.
Yeah. I mean, he said before he was dead. I was just holding on to hope it was like a lie or something, you know?
I still
Yeah.
have it. I got it. I got the hope.
I have no hope now.
Don't you dare say that. Not while you're wearing his face.
He needs to absorb some kaiju. Instead of killing him, he needs to eat him.
Breaking news. The Neutralization Bureau has just now confirmed that Defense Force Director General Isao Shinomiya was killed in action during the recent Shinagawa Kaiju incident.
Reminds me of the Hokage's funeral. Who was that?
He kicked Groudon's ass.
Oh, yeah, he did.
You must protect them. The Defense Force and this nation. She never
Where
did
is she?
show up, huh? That poor kid.
I couldn't get there in time. Because I was too slow. And if I had, I couldn't have done anything. Because I was too weak. I want to become stronger! I know that my dad is trapped somewhere in that monster. So I can't say any goodbyes. till he's at rest.
Yeah, they had nothing to bury.
By the next time we meet that thing, I can make you stronger than anyone except me. You show me results, and I can overlook your failure to attend the service.
What is this?
We have been working on it in secret, per Director Shinomiya's orders. He instructed me to show you and ask you how to proceed.
New kaiju
So
weapon.
you ass. Continue with its development. We will want it in our arsenal for the revenge match.
Okay. What?
Yeah, I think so.
She caught me off balance. Platoon leader Shinonome.
Shinomiya, can you please hurry up and get good enough to make it worth fighting you myself? By my estimate, I figure I should be able to finish this game in about a month. You need to surpass all of them by then.
All of them.
So yeah, lock in, cause the game's about
No more games until you're done with work.
Platoon leader Shinonome. If you're ready, I'd like another round.
So, have you decided? About Kaiju number 8, will we allow him in our fighting force? His Kaiju transformation is progressing.
Yes. A part of his body stopped reverting to human form. We can't be sure, but it is possible that if he keeps transforming, eventually he won't transform back. He was permitted to go off base to sort things out at home. Needless to say, he's being closely monitored. But these few hours might be the last he ever sees of his normal life.
Yeah, people are moving.
What's with the shells on these things? I'm about to lose a blade here.
It's no good, Toku. Our heat chainsaws aren't cut out for this kind of work.
Hey, hey! Oh, Kafka, you came back to us.
It's been far too long.
What's up? You suddenly get nostalgic for mopping up kaiju guts?
Actually, I remembered I still had some things of yours. Here.
So, how's life in the Defense Force?
Wait. Is this the new model?
Ooh, cuts like butter.
Makes the more intricate stuff kind of tough, though. Working around the blood vessels.
He's a pro.
Oh, shut me up, huh?
You're at the bottom of the ladder in the Defense Force, right? If you came back, you'd be our MVP.
Gotta stay hydrated, bud!
Anyway, what all do we think is gonna happen now? Isao Shinomiya was a legend back when I was a kid. No disrespect to Kafka, but wouldn't leaving town be the smart move?
We're in this thing for the long haul. When the Defense Force splatters number 9 all over town, I'll be around to mop the bastard up.
Ah, what a good line.
I love that.
Toku's not perfect, but he's pretty cool most of the time.
Even if he drinks too much.
And gambles with other people's money. And doesn't pay them back.
Screw you!
I like how that's loud enough
Yeah.
in here.
I've got no choice. I have to beat number 9. We can't allow you to remain with the Defense Force. And I think you know exactly why. A piece of you is stuck in kaiju form. There's one thing that's even more important. We need you. Kafka Hibino. We're the only ones who know what we're up against here. The only ones who are there to see it with our own eyes.
Yeah.
That's why I know there's no way you'll refuse.
War drums.
Come what may, I am all in. Are you? Good deal.
I love the Senku ear thing.
Yeah.
How do you train him, though, for kaiju form? Just make his human form stronger?
Let's go stick fight, dude.
Hope you had a nice nap.
Oh, is that the...
Kaiju number 10.
Yeah. The red one he fought.
Huh.
Is that the same thing that was
Yeah.
what they were looking at before?
Gonna assume.
Or is that one different?
I do agree with Kikoru in that, like, I wouldn't be able to go to that funeral because I'd be like, my parents' remains aren't here. Like, they can't rest,
Sure.
They're being used in a kaiju's soup of whatever the hell that is. And I'd have a hard time saying goodbye as well.
Sucks. I get the guilt aspect where because I wasn't fast enough, because I couldn't help, and because I was there, it got away.
Yeah.
You know?
Wasn't fast enough to get there to
it
help
was-
when my dad was alive. I wasn't strong enough to defeat him when he took my dad. And I was present to be a weak target, so my friends had to save me so that he got away.
And let him get away, yeah.
Yeah.
It was his escape route, Like, that's the part, even if the other parts where it's like, I can get stronger, I think the guilt aspect would hit me of being like, I was there and was used as a distraction for him to escape. Because even if he wasn't there, like, maybe Narumi would have gone for the one guy, but then Kafka could have stayed on him where he couldn't get away, Because he also was like, he's the bigger issue. So, yeah, that's the one I think that would hit me the hardest, is that aspect.
Yeah, I mean, even in the middle of the battle, I was like, you gotta lock in. It's not fair, but you gotta go, and she didn't go. It's one of those things where it's easy to tell somebody, like, hey, feel this trauma later.
As soon as he showed this, it broke her.
Yeah.
And the other guy was just unconscious from the blast before, he was just there.
There were some pretty hard lines in this one.
The best thing for her to do would have been to go and grab him and get them both out of here and let those two fight, but she just couldn't. She just couldn't.
She couldn't. I mean, how old is she? How old do you think she is? She's still got to be a teenager, right? It's a lot to put on a teenager.
Watch Power Rangers.
You're right. That's real.
That's a lot.
Forgot about that.
It's as real as this with giant creatures and monsters.
I was thinking that she
I'm just
was
trying to feel the character's trauma, and
You're right. That's real.
I didn't consider it.
Zordon specifically wanted teenagers with attitude.
Yeah.
Okay? They're the same age, or she might be older. I don't know. At the beginning of the series, it says that she's 16 years old.
Oh, okay. Really young.
Man, Mr. Shinomiya really had people had so much confidence in him, because as soon as he died, like that was that line of traffic leaving, right?
Yeah.
Because that kid he was playing with, they had their entire car just full of stuff.
Well, and that's what the cleanup crew was talking about too.
They were just leaving.
We should get out of here, right? Should leave.
Like,
Your
he
daughter's
wasn't
getting
even
married. Shouldn't we leave so your daughter can get married?
Like, he wasn't even active anymore, and his presence like kept them feel safe.
Was he not active? I mean, I thought he would still come out whenever it was like, if it was
He's
like
just
a big
not.
deal.
He's not typically
He's
a
on this
field officer.
Yeah, he said like he's on the other side of his peak. He's,
Sure, but I think he was still active though.
To an extent. I mean,
I think he's like All Might. When he started teaching, like he's there, but like he's not doing as much.
Well, yeah, he's not doing general field work. But I think if things got big,
Like it did here.
like it did,
Sure.
he would show up. And
Yeah.
stuff. Though this one showed up at him,
Yeah, it was a surprise.
but he also chose to fight Kaiju 8
Yeah.
versus having like he could have had Narumi fight him or something, Especially someone who can like see the weak points and everything too, and like see the future, guarantee hits, all that. I wonder what the Kaiju era means. How many more big Kaijus might we get? We have 9. We had 10. We defeated 10, but 9's still a big issue. Will he make more? Is he going to be the big one? Does he keep absorbing others or something?
Is
I don't know.
he the cause of Kafka not being able to switch back? He said the next time we meet, right, will be the era of the Kaiju.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's at all involved with him not being able to revert back fully human.
The era of Kaiju will begin, is what he said.
The age of men is over.
When I make my next move, the era of Kaiju will begin, is what I wrote.
Yeah.
So not even about meeting Kaiju
Kafka,
number 8,
yeah.
just that. I mean, I don't know. It might not be. Like, they were talking about, like, it being more related to, like, the more he changes, the more likely he might not be able to change back. So
Sure.
And if that's the case, then I'm like, man, how can you train and get Kaiju number 8 stronger, too? If you can't turn into him to, like,
if
try
every
things
time you
and-
do it, that spreads or
whatever it does,
your ability to change back into a human is lessened.
And I'm like, the only thing I can think of is that, like, well, then we really need to work Kafka as a person, and maybe him with his own human strength will resonate into Kaiju strength. You know what I mean?
Like a force multiplier.
Kind of, yeah. Like, we know his person is weak because we've seen, like, the power suit stuff, and he's like 5% or 0.1% or whatever it was he had from 0, he got one. I don't know. He didn't have much. Yeah, dude, we're gonna need like everybody for Kaiju number 9, I think.
Yeah. We might. Do you think? What do you think they're doing with Kaiju 10?
I mean, maybe it's a process of making a new weapon,
Sure.
but
Get a
if
new
that's
weapon,
the
maybe?
case, like, it felt different from the way that they were talking about it. Where rather than like, I mean, they have tons of
I
weapons.
feel
in
like
Kaiju,
I
you
feel
know?
like the weapon thing wouldn't be the dirty work
Yeah.
that the vice captain was talking about, or the vice commander rather. I feel
Is-
like that's something like there's going to be some kind of bastardization of science that's happening. Something that they've never tried before that the rest of the command would be against probably. So like maybe feeding the core to Kaiju number 8 to make him stronger, or
So you're looking at dirty work as being like not above board, as opposed to like what the cleanup crew has to do.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows they make weapons out of kaiju bodies. But this is like a secret, right?
Yeah.
If
This
it
was
is,
something
in fact, the same thing that we're talking
that was
about.
beyond
Yeah.
that.
And it seemed like being in the tank, it had the feeling of like healing or fixing. It could just be preservation, I suppose, but
I felt like it was just preserving it.
yeah.
So it's awake.
So it's a bunch of stuff, and then it's his core.
Yeah.
It's not a whole core. It looks like it's. It looks like a little worm or something that's segmented, almost. You know, or maybe it's like a marble that's like broken into pieces. Welcome back to the waking world. So it's conscious. It just can't do anything. Is it being inhibited? So those are the little arm thingies. That's a leg. That's definitely
This
a leg.
looks different.
This is
feel
not
like
the same thing.
I feel like this is the mom.
Yeah,
Because that was my other thought I went to, was the mother.
yeah. That's got to be. the
And like
mom.
some method of trying to save her, or maybe she wasn't fully dead, or I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't look like the same. So that's, I feel like there's two different things that are going on.
Like how would why would the vice
Oh.
captain be on that secret too if this guy just got onto it?
Are they going to
It's
try
two
and?
separate things.
Are they going to try and merge her mom with Kaiju 10
I think it's-
and make another Kafka?
I think it's two different things. I think there's a Kaiju 10 project.
I think this is
and
super secret.
And then I think there's like the mom project.
Yeah.
Is what I think.
Okay.
I don't know
I-
if they cross.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I think they're separate right now as well. But could they try to make another Kafka because he's so effective?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you have to really study and figure out how you do that, because it wasn't even like he ate a core. It was like it climbed into his mouth. You know.
Well, I mean, technically he did eat a core.
yeah,
But
but
it was
like,
just. It was also a tiny kaiju.
All right. Well, we will continue speculation and watching next time. But I don't know. But I agree. Two separate things.
yeah.
For now, at least.
And like the vice captain probably wouldn't be in on this thing. We would have had to have missed some stuff with him being
Sure.
included in this.
Well, yeah, he's not in this room. He's in the lower classified room.
Alrighty. Well, I'll see you next time. So what happens next time? Beautiful color.
Guys, thank you so much for watching Kaiju number 8. We'll be back next week with another episode. And don't forget that we also have early access for these. So if you want to see more Kaiju number 8 right now, you can see up to 4 more episodes over at blindwave.com with early access. And you can also check out the full lengths if you want to watch along the entire reaction with us and just sync up your own footage. So check out that and more for Kaiju number 8 and all kinds of stuff we have. blindwave.com.